Hello there, my name is Jesus Chavez, and for this show and tell, I would like to go ahead and present my passports. So these aren't your normal passports, these are actually mini hard drives or HDDs. So these are by Western Digital, that WD mark right there, and they are an American company, one of the biggest, you know, uh, one of the biggest leaders in regards to hard drive solutions. Both of these hard drives were made in Malaysia. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it very faintly there. So the majority of them do come from Malaysia, from Western Digital, and I believe it's because of the price of these hard drives. They're fairly cheap. However, the quality is not that. It's not hindered because of the price, it's because technology keeps on getting cheaper, and this has a little bit to do with, once again, globalization. As they go from country to country, their prices drop, and as well as technology getting, exponentially faster and cheaper, due to globalization and due to the fact that we keep on making technological evolutions in regards to hard drives. uh, it just ends up being a lot more cost effective to go ahead and create these in Malaysia or other countries like that. Now, to go into the price of the actual product, I like to go ahead and show off their page. So as you can see right here, the prices are $44.99. So I bought it for, I believe, $49.99 from Best Buy, and then one of them at Walmart. So it's not too bad, given that it was about a year ago. So as you can see right here, they're different colors. Mine's were different colors as well, but the same model, 1 terabyte. So that is 1,000 gigabytes. So now to go into a little bit about gigabytes and the entire hard drive industry, as you could see right here, in the 1980s, 1 gigabyte in a hard drive would cost literally over $100,000. It's mad. As the decades went on and years, dramatically, the price dropped for hard drives, down to almost 10 cents, 7 cents for 1 gigabyte. Um, so as you can see right here, Western Digital in March 1989 would have about a 40 megabyte hard drive. So that was one of their milestones. And to give you, an idea on how much a gigabyte would cost for them, it would be about $36,000. So, jump forward to the 90s and going towards the early 2000s. We could go ahead and see that the price is dropping down dramatically, down to the pennies. So in 2009, it was about $70 for a terabyte. So this is 7 cents for just 1 gigabyte right here. So that's still pretty awesome. Now 2015, 2016, we have 1 terabyte hard drives going for literally $50. So that's $20 less in about, 8 years, 6 years. That is pretty awesome. So now to go ahead and move into, who kind of uses these products. People that really use hard drives could be photographers, or video designers. As you can see right here, this is a LaCie drive, I believe. To go forward, this is another collection of LaCie drives, and as well as other hard drives right here. So the difference between mobile and, these right here with the wires is that these are a little bit more stable. These are meant for that rugged, outdoorsy, type of person. So it could be pretty much, a person trying to go ahead and, save their physical hard drive, and as well as their photos or the designs. So now to go ahead and, talk a little bit about myself. The reason why I use these hard drives is to go ahead and do two of things. I like to go ahead and back up all my data on my computer. I'm really cautious about my data just because, it's precious. You have all, thousands of photos in there, hundreds of thousands of photos in my case, as well as videos, a lot of memories, and I get to go ahead and back them up. I remember one time when I was a kid, about 10 years old, I got my first laptop, got a virus on it by the time I was 12, and my entire laptop crashed. thousands of photos from my middle school days and my, elementary days. They were kind of gone. So I learned my lesson, which is why I kind of fell into these portable hard drives as well as some of the bigger ones that I have out here. So now, Western Digital, they're a pretty good company. I like their money back guarantee and as well as their safety on these things. For these are mobile, so they're not that, you could break them, which is pretty bad. So I am really careful when I, handle these. I think that's one of the major keys to go ahead and get the most life out of your hard drives. But also, have backups of your hard drives just because you never know if that hard drive is going to mess up. It's always good to have at least 3 backups, for pretty much anything that you want to keep safe. So I always keep a cloud and then 2 physical backups of my laptop and as well as my iPhone. I just do it for safety, and it's been working so far, no mistakes. So the longest that I've been without these things, probably about 2 weeks or so. When I'm not doing any of my work related to these. So this one right here, I use it for real estate. I have thousands of emails and thousands of phone numbers in here that I go ahead and use, to make my deals. And then this one right here. This one is my Photoshop and as well as my Photoshop and some of my video editing, but I primarily use it for Photoshop. Huge files that that take 60 megabytes, just one photo. And I use it to go ahead and market to people. So they're pretty useful on my part. Anytime I need to design, I need my mini hard drive. The reason why I don't have these on my laptop, you say, is because my laptop doesn't have a lot of memory, about 500 gigabytes, which is really nothing. Data goes by really quick when you have many programs that you rely on to go ahead and use, and as well as you have multiple files. So I really do need these hard drives in my life. If they weren't, if they didn't exist, it would be really hard to get around, moving data, especially when you deal with large amounts of data or when you want to keep, things safe. And then, one of the major things that I use these for also is just to go ahead and have a peace of mind. It's a safe net for the most part. And well, I wanted to go ahead and also quickly talk about the company itself. Western Digital has been, growing exponentially along with the technology, the technology boom. They work with major companies to go ahead and keep their data safe. So on that scale, we're talking about medical files. We're talking about, governmental data being backed up onto hard drives such as these, or even more complicated, hard drives like huge servers. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of gigabytes, not just 1 gigabyte. I'd like to go ahead and close this off. Thank you very much for, listening to me, and as well as learning a little bit about the Western Digital My Passport Ultra. Thank you very much. Goodbye.